Right, hello. I just thought I'd make another video. Um, it's going to be mainly based around if I just take a look around. Don't really know how else to go without doing some of the puzzles. I've not really played this game an awful lot. It's like looking around. Um, so yeah. Um, the idea is that effectively, I'd like to talk a little bit about Kier Starmer and the Labour Party. As I don't think there's obviously they're not put across in the media at all. It's all bad news all the time. It's all, even if it's bad news towards Boris Johnson, it's still about Boris Johnson. There is absolutely no um, news on the Labour Party in the right-wing press. Um, I mean, yeah, there's none. So what I'd like to sort of suggest is here is going to have a little chat about Kier Starmer. I don't know an awful lot about him, what he's been doing recently. I say what I think he should be doing. I know a little bit about his background, for example, and then a little bit about what he wants to do as to regards, as I found out on a different YouTube channel, a different bias that I don't want to quote that one just yet, that my dad watches. Um, that basically, yeah. So I just want to talk about a bit about Kier Starmer, a bit about how, yeah, a bit about how what was it called again? Oh, what was it called again? Oh, a federal Britain. He wants to make a federal Britain, which would basically give English people back their rights. As of now, due to Brexit, we have English people have no rights under and basically underneath the monarchy. They have no rights underneath the monarchy. So it's I think that may be English and Welsh, but I'm not entirely sure on that. I believe English and Welsh law differs slightly on that point. Um, Now, English people have no rights in their own country. They kind of didn't anyway, but due to Brexit, now we have effectively none. We have nil rights within our own country. Um, I'm Irish, German, English. I come from a multicultural background. I just thought I'd point that out. So Irish, German, English. So more Northern European, really. So anyway, without quoting my cultural background too much, um, I suppose the idea is that let's take a walk over here. I suppose the idea is that yeah, I just want to talk about a bit about Keir Starmer and the Labour Party and making a federal Britain, as in regards to the new Scottish referendum on the vote for independence. As I believe that's very, very important, and it's not being highlighted. Because basically the United Kingdom left. The United Kingdom has now left. Has now left. The United Kingdom has now left. The United Kingdom has now left the European Union. That has happened, and basically the Scottish now want to are now in favour, mainly in favour in the polls of independence, because they want to be part of the European Union again. Now, the Scottish are building their own energy. They're doing an awful lot. They're going to have their own energy system, things like that. So you have to remember that they could go off completely on their own. They wouldn't be part of the United Kingdom anymore. We'd then also potentially lose Northern Ireland. The United Kingdom would then potentially use Northern Ireland to Sinn Féin. I'm not saying I'm not in favour of all this. As a bit as an Irish person, I'm not in favour or against it. Now, I believe in, I think Scottish independence is good for the. I think Scottish independence is good for the Scottish people. I also think that that Irish independence is also good for the Irish people, considering that Brexit actually did happen. Now, given that status quo, I would suggest that what should happen is let me go back a little bit. So I was saying about Kier Starmer and what he is currently doing with the Labour Party. So Kier Starmer is the son of, I believe he's the son of a tool maker. He's a very working class chap. He's not middle. He's not a middle class lad who went to public school or private school like Jeremy Corbyn. Not at all. He's a working class lad who made good and became a lawmaker, and he's now head of the Labour Party. So good for Kier Starmer. So basically, what I think he should do is come on very, very strong in his political debates as regards to the House of Commons. To the opposition, I don't think he should back down on anything whatsoever. I think he should absolutely annihilate them. I think he should rip every last shred out of them, and pick out all their weak points, everything they're doing wrong. Not necessarily what the Labour Party are doing right, but everything that the Tory Party are currently doing wrong, which is a political standpoint in its own. Moving on from that, I would like to suggest that with a... Should we just look at this puzzle over here? I would like to suggest... That's how it goes into the puzzles here. And you sort of go around like this. There you go. Whatever. Just back out of that. Okay. Make pretty patterns with it. Anyway, I would like to suggest that, considering there's going to be a federal Britain, and that the Scottish are likely to vote for independence. I mean, it could very well happen, within the next 2 to 3 years, maybe. Got to remember Brexit's only just happened, and the Scottish are looking towards independence. I think it's a 60% majority at least looking for independence, and that was a while ago when I heard the statistic. So I mean, in Northern Ireland there's a very strong movement for independence also, and also there's even a very strong independence movement in Wales at the moment. So, for example, Brexit's just led to, their own United Kingdom, the nationalists who voted for it, kind of being torn apart in front of them. Now, I would suggest that effectively yeah. So the idea is that I believe that the Labour Party could bring a federal Britain and at least some form of coalition with the new Scottish government, as in the SNP. I think they could bring a coalition with the new Scottish government when they do vote for independence. Whereas if we vote for the Conservative Unionist Party again, that is not going to happen in a million years with the Scottish. I believe the Labour Party could bring a coalition with the Scottish government, and as part of a new federal Britain. I don't know particularly how that would work. Which gives English people back their rights, things like that. And yeah, without putting too much sort of emphasis on the fact that this is all in the future. Yeah, I believe that we could potentially build a sort of a coalition establishment with the Scottish National Party if we vote for a Labour government, and I think that's going to be about the end of the video. Okie dokie. Alright, thank you very much. Goodbye.